Hello there and welcome to the first of the meditations. So I invite you to get comfortable. I invite you to either sit or lie down in a way that enables you to feel as comfortable as you can. If you're anywhere, any part of the body that just feels a little bit tense, then just tense it up a little bit more and then relax. That's a really helpful thing to do. So if you feel the need to just get a bit more relaxed, you can just tense that part up and then just let it go. So we're starting to work with the rhythm of the sound from the drum. And what we're going to do now is to add the breathing. So in your comfortable, relaxed position, I invite you to start to deepen your breathing. And I find the easiest way to exhale fully, and then start to inhale. And the trick about deepening your breathing is just to breathe in as much as you feel you can, and then breathe in just a little bit more on top of that. And then when you exhale, just allow the air to empty out of you, and then when you feel you've gone as far as you can go, just go a tiny little bit more. And when you do that, you'll find that you're automatically deepening your breathing. Breathing in just a tiny little bit more, breathing out just a tiny little bit more. And the next thing I'm going to invite you to do for this one is to gently close your eyes. So with your eyes closed, listening to the sound of the drum and deepening your breathing, I invite you to come on a journey with me. And what I invite you to do is just allow my words to carry you to this place. And the place that I invite you to be carried to is as follows. So just imagine your awareness lifting up out of wherever the place is you are now, and going up high into the sky, and travelling through the sky, and below there is a forest of beautiful trees full of their green leaves. And just allow the forest to attract your consciousness, your awareness, so that you find yourself just slowly floating down and now getting closer to the forest until you reach the treetops and passing even further down, all the way down to the forest floor. And I invite your awareness just to be present on the forest floor, surrounded by these beautiful trees. And surrounded by these beautiful trees, just to be aware of the life force and the energy of these trees, and to know that the trees are taking in oxygen from the environment and using it together with light to create sugars, which is then used for all of the life processes of the trees. All of the trees just naturally taking in energy from light and oxygen from the air and water from the roots, and creating life and growth. And this is the abundance of the natural world. Welcome to the abundance of the natural world that we experience through the trees. And if we allow awareness to go into a little bit more detail and pay our attention to the forest floor, we might be aware of small creatures, insects, worms, and other even tinier creatures. Tinier creatures so tiny that they're called microbes. And to know that the forest floor is full of teeming life, All these forms of life are all part of the abundance of life in the world that we inhabit on this wonderful, beautiful planet Earth. And I invite you to become aware of your own physical body and to be aware that your body is made up of hundreds of billions of cells, all fully alive, fully functioning, taking in the oxygen that you're breathing in and releasing the carbon dioxide that you're breathing out, and full of life, one full of energy and full of light. And also to be aware that your body is made up of so many microbes. There are so many microbes in your microbiome, and they're all thriving and full of life and full of energy and full of light, just like the trees, just like the forest floor, just like the animals in the forest. Everything is teeming with life and with light and with vitality and with the abundance of life. And what I'm going to do in a moment is I'm going to introduce you to this mantra. And this mantra comes from Sanskrit, and it's a language of power and magic. Tell you what the words are. The words are so hum, so hum, so hum. That's the words of this mantra. So with the accompaniment of the drum, I'm going to chant this mantra, and I invite you to take your choice. You can choose to be in the silence, and if you choose to be in the silence, every time you breathe in, just imagine yourself chanting the sound so, and every time you're breathing out, just imagine yourself chanting the sound hum. Or, if you prefer, you can join with me in making these sounds. If you join with me, then you'll need to do a big inhalation. We'll be doing the so and hum on the exhalation. So I invite you to feel enfolded in the embrace of the life of nature, the life of your body, the life of the environment, the life of the earth that sustains and nourishes us. Because the earth is so full of abundant life. So now we celebrate this with the mantra. So I'm going to do my breathing out, and I'll do a big inhalation, and I'll begin. So I invite you to remain in this awareness of the abundance that surrounds us, to be aware of all the life in the nature, and all the life inside our bodies, inside our cells, inside our microbiome. So I invite you to tune in and repeat after me. I am aware of the abundance around me and within me. I'm aware of the abundance around me and within me. I'm aware of the abundance around me and within me. And I invite your awareness to come right into your body now, feeling your body, feeling the weight of your body touching the surface beneath you. When you're ready, just doing some very gentle movements, perhaps just gently flexing your fingers, flexing your toes, until you feel ready to very gently open your eyes. And I invite you to go through your day being aware of the abundance of life in your body, in your cells, in your microbiome, and aware of the abundance in the nature, in the sky, in the earth beneath us, in the cosmos, all around us, the abundance of life. Thank you very much for coming on this first journey with us, and I look forward to meeting you next time. Thank you.